Sweetheart, I don't know why, but I've been feeling so irritated today. It's strange because my day started off just fine. I was in a good mood, things were going smoothly, and I didn't have any particular worries on my mind. But then, out of nowhere, something changed. I started feeling this wave of annoyance over the smallest things. It was like a switch flipped, and I suddenly didn't feel like being around anyone. I didn't want to talk, I didn't want to explain anything, I just wanted peace and quiet. A moment to sit still with my eyes closed and just breathe. It was almost as if the noise of the world became too loud, and I needed to shut it all out for a while. This kind of sudden mood shift hasn't happened to me in a while. I've generally been feeling okay, if not good, emotionally. That's why this caught me off guard, and it made me wonder, could this possibly be your energy affecting me? I know it might sound odd, but I do believe that when two people are deeply connected, they pick up on each other's emotional waves. How are you feeling this afternoon? Was your mood heavy too? Because at one point, I honestly felt like crying out of sheer frustration. I had this strong urge to scream, to release something bottled up inside, even though nothing major had happened to trigger it. Lately, I've been caught up in so many things. Life has been busy, and I haven't had any proper time to just be with myself, to sit quietly, reflect, or recharge. I think that's finally starting to take a toll on me. Maybe all of this irritation and emotional overwhelm is just my mind and body's way of telling me that I need to pause. That I need to breathe. I didn't even realize how much I needed some space until I felt this strong urge to push everything away today. I know I'll be fine. I always bounce back. But I need a little time to reset, some uninterrupted moments of solitude. So, please, my love, just remember this going forward, especially for the future of our relationship. Whenever I start acting irritated, distant, or cranky for no obvious reason, it's usually not about you or anything you did. Most of the time, I just need to be alone for a little while. Give me that space, let me retreat into myself for a couple of hours, and I promise, I'll come back to you calmer, lighter, and with a clearer head. For me, personal space is not just a want, it's a necessity. My me time is sacred. It's how I reconnect with myself when everything feels loud and chaotic. It's when I ask myself, what am I really feeling right now, and why am I feeling this way? It's when I process the clutter in my mind and figure out how to let it go. If I ever say I need to be alone, please don't take it personally. Please don't be mad or feel rejected. I'm not shutting you out, I'm just trying to find my center again. I've always been a reserved person by nature. Opening up and sharing as much as I do with you has been a new and beautiful experience for me. But still, every now and then, I slip into that space where silence feels like a safe haven. Where words feel heavy, and I just want to be still. During those times, I like to take a walk alone or sit quietly in my room without any distractions. It's not because I don't want you around, it's simply because I need a break from everything, even from love, conversation, or care. Just for a moment. Just to be with myself. I truly hope you can understand this part of me, this need to disconnect every once in a while so I can come back more present and emotionally available. Even when two people are in love, deeply connected, and committed to each other, there are still certain things that must remain personal. My quiet time is one of them. It's how I survive the mental noise of everyday life. It's how I function. Everyone close to me knows this about me, that if I don't get my alone time, I begin to shut down emotionally. Please don't ever think that my silence or withdrawal is a reflection of how I feel about you. If anything, it's because I trust you that I can be this vulnerable and honest. I trust that you'll respect my need for space without interpreting it as distance. I trust that you'll give me room to breathe without questioning my love. Because it's always there, even in silence, even in retreat, even when I'm in my shell. So when I ask for quiet, when I go silent or seem off, know that it's not about you. It's about me trying to find my peace. I hope you never feel offended by my actions and instead see them as what they are, a way of taking care of my mental and emotional well-being. This is how I heal, this is how I reset, and this is how I come back to you with a full heart. I hope this makes sense to you, my love. And I hope you'll remember this when days like today come again, because they will, from time to time. But with a little space and understanding, they will always pass. My dear, there's something incredibly important to remember when someone chooses to ghost you or ignores you without explanation, something that can help you hold your head high and walk away with grace. The truth is, if someone is ignoring you, let them. Don't chase. Don't beg. Don't plead for their attention. Instead, respond with indifference, not out of bitterness, but out of strength and self-respect. We often fall into the trap of overthinking someone else's silence, as if it's our responsibility to fix what we didn't break. But the reality is, we cannot control how other people act. We cannot make someone stay, care, or love us more by trying harder. The only thing we can truly control is our own reaction, our own energy, and our own boundaries. If a person is not giving you the attention, affection, or presence you deserve, don't fight for it. Don't lower yourself by sending paragraph after paragraph, trying to make them see your worth. Don't ask them why they're ignoring you or what you did wrong. If they cared to communicate, they would. Silence, though painful, is an answer in itself. Let it speak. Let it tell you everything you need to know. When someone wants to go, set them free. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you powerful. You reclaim your energy when you stop investing it in someone who doesn't appreciate it. You protect your inner peace when you choose silence over begging. You rise above when you walk away instead of clinging. The moment you decide to let go of someone who doesn't choose you, you start choosing yourself, and that's where your power lies. If someone truly values you, your absence will not go unnoticed. They'll feel the void. They'll begin to miss your presence, your warmth, your energy. And if they genuinely care, they will make an effort to mend things. They will reach out, not because you chased them, but because they realize your worth on their own. Sometimes, it takes distance to teach people the value of what they had. And sometimes, the silence you keep speaks louder than any words you could have said. So, if someone ignores you, don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you crumble. Don't act out of desperation. Instead, pretend like you don't care, even if it hurts. Because pretending isn't about being fake, it's about giving yourself space to heal and reflect without acting impulsively. And in that space, you'll find clarity. You'll begin to see whether the bond you felt with them was mutual or if you were the only one holding on. You'll stop idealizing them and start recognizing the reality of who they are, and how they treated you. Your priority should always be your happiness, your mental peace, and your self-respect. You deserve someone who sees your value without having to lose you first. You deserve someone who shows up, not someone you have to constantly remind to care. Love is not meant to feel like a war you fight alone. It's not meant to leave you questioning your worth or waiting endlessly for a reply. You shouldn't have to beg to be chosen. The truth is, you cannot force anyone to stay. You cannot convince someone to care if they don't feel it from within. No amount of affection, loyalty, or love on your part can make up for what they lack if they simply don't want to invest in you. And that's not your fault. Don't carry guilt for someone else's emotional immaturity or avoidance. Instead, take your power back. The one who is truly meant for you will never make you feel like you're too much or not enough. They will match your effort. They will be consistent. They will communicate. Most importantly, they will respect you, not just for how you make them feel, but for who you are as a person. Sometimes, distance is the very thing that helps people understand what they truly feel. So, give them space. Let them feel your absence. If their feelings for you are genuine, they'll return, and they'll come back with a deeper understanding of your value. And if they don't? That's your answer, too. Either way, you win clarity. Either way, you protect your heart from further harm. Don't make the mistake of running after someone who is walking away. It only gives them permission to devalue your love. They may see your efforts not as care, but as clinginess. And that perception can push them even farther away. But when you step back, when you respect their space and your own worth, you give them a choice. And if they come back, it's because they wanted to. Not because you begged, but because they saw you as someone worth returning to. Most importantly, when you walk away from someone who doesn't appreciate you, you make room for someone who will. Someone who doesn't need to be reminded to treat you with kindness, presence, and effort. Someone who will meet you where you are, not where it's convenient for them. So, if you're going through something like this, know that your strength lies in letting go, not holding on. And if you're not, keep this close to your heart for the day you may need it. Because you are worthy of love that is mutual, respect that is consistent, and peace that is uninterrupted. Let them go. And let yourself grow.